ng alkyne o paano ito, ang alkyne daw ay pwedeng dalawa ang pathway ng kanyang pagdaanan. Okay? So dapat with regards to this math class, kabisado niyo yung mga catalyst. So for example, ang alkyne daw, for example, ay pinag-reactan ng inyong water, ng sulfuric acid, tsaka ano class? Mercuric sulfate, no, ng mercuric sulfate, ano ang form? Methyl ketone, or basically yung inyong acetone. Okay? O meanwhile, kapag sinabi naman natin class, no, kapag daw ang permanent alkyne, or basically yung inyong alkyne, yan ay na-hydrolize, or basically hindi na-hydrolize, yan ay na-hydrate, or sinuplayan natin ng water using your, ano ba sa dito, boron, hydride, as well as yung THF, ano ang THF? Tetrahydrocurane. Yung tetrahydro urine, as well as H2O2. Ano ang H2O2 class? Hydrogen peroxide. Ano ang magiging formation class? Magkakaroon doon ng formation ng aldehyde. Okay? So, sige, next. Okay. We also have class na some specific preparations. No? At yung mga specific preparations, usually, natin yung mga specific lang din ng mga aldehydes. For example, sabihin ka na, class na susundan natin. No? Ang methanol nyo, anong type ito ng alcohol? Anong type ng alcohol ang methanol class? Anong type ng alcohol ang methanol? Okay, this is a primary alcohol. Kaya nagkaroon ito ng oxidation, specifically under the process of partial oxidation. This will be converted into an aldehyde. And in such cases, gas yung other minutukoy dito would be your methanol. O nasundan. Sundan. Next. O ganun din, no, kapag ethanol. So usually, oxidation lang din ng ethanol na kung saan your ethanol being a primary alcohol, this will be oxidized formation ng inyong aldehyde. No? Specifically, anong ating iodine ethanol. Okay? So ano pa class? Ang sabi ko natin dito, hydration ng acetylene. Ano ang acetylene class? This is also synonymous to your what? Ethyl. Okay? Yung inyong ethyl. Na kung saan class, ang ethyl daw, pag nilagyan natin ng water, magkakaroon daw yan ng resulting formation ng inyong ethanol. Okay? So, yan. Okay, sige, next. Okay. Sige, next class, we also have some of the preparations of your ketone. O, ganun lang din, class, susundan lang natin yung pattern na tinuro ko ng meter. Kaya lang, class, mind it, no? Mag-iiba ang basis ng inyong primary siya kasi secondary alcohol. Okay? O, so, di ba, kapag secondary alcohol, ang sabi natin, class, kapag ito ay inoxidize, magkakaroon ng formation ng ano? Okay, correct, ng ketone. Okay? Ng inyong ketone. Further oxidation of your ketone will result into what? Ano formation gas? No, correct. No reaction. Okay, wala nang reaction. Kasi class to 98, ano ba ang target oxidation? Hydrogen. O may hydrogen ba kayo nakita dyan, class? Wala. No, puro na sila accessory groups. That's why it cannot undergo the oxidation. Okay? So class, na ganun lang din, ganun concept lang din, na basically kapag meron daw tayo secondary alcohol, nagkaroon tayo ng application ng mga oxidizing agents that will be transformed into your ketone. Meanwhile, kapag dehydrogenation process, gumamit naman ng class, okay, ng mga metal, catalyst, no, there will be formation of your aldehyde. Okay? Okay. Sige, next. O, doon naman tayo sa mga specifics. No? Paano ba tayo gumagawa ng acetone? Ang acetone class, this is also known as what? Your propanol. Correct. No? This is also known as your propanol. O, number 1, oxidation of propan to ol. Ano ang propan to ol class? Ano tayo ng alcohol? Secondary alcohol. Class, nasundan yung outline, yung sulat ko kanina. Ang secondary alcohol, pag ito daw ay nag-undergo ng oxidation, ano mangyayari? Formation ng ketone. Correct, no? And in such cases, class, kung iba man tinutukoy natin dito sa propanol, formation niya ng inyong propanol. Okay? So, ayan. Another type class, ang inyong paggawa or pag-manufacture no, kapag pinagsama sila, sila yung tinatawag ng mga eutectic mixtures. O, di ba sabihin ng eutectic mixtures class? Narinig niya? Hindi pa. Okay lang. Kapag sinabi natin eutectic mixtures class, kapag pinagsama natin yung dalawang solids, ano nangyayari sa kanila? They tend to lower the melting point of each other. And as a result, ano mangyayari class? There will be a liquefaction. Magiging liquid. Okay, to be sure. Okay? By continuous heating class, since nagiging liquid na ang inyong calcium acetate as well as sodium acetate, no, by continuous process, by continuous heating, there will be a formation of acetate. Okay? So, okay, next. We do have now the physical properties of your aldehydes and ketones. So, nasa nakasabi natin dyan, both of the aldehydes and ketones, both of your aldehydes and ketones class, no, they cannot undergo hydrogen bonding o bakit class? Because, no, may here, di ba meron tayong RC double bond OR. Tapos, RC double bond OH. Okay? Ang sabi dito, hindi daw sila pwede mag-undergo ng hydrogen bonding. Bakit kaya class? Because, masyado nang saturated yung kanilang structure. No? Stable na ang kanilang structure. Okay? O, so anong pa class? Ito pwede natin ma-infer. Di ba kung sinabi natin hydrogen bonding, yung hydrogen nyo, kumakapit siya saan? Sa mga electronegative atoms, such as what? Chlorine, ano pa? Oxygen, chlorine, no, as well as nitrogen. Di ba yan yung class na yung ating mga electronegative atoms? Kaya ng class, no, sige, pansinin nyo, in general outline na ating sa kito. Ano ba kapansin yung class? Yung H, that is directly, no, being attached na with your carbon. That's why class, it is actually already saturated with sugar. Okay? So, sige, next everyone, we also have the boiling point. Okay? Class, no, with this one, ano kasabi natin dito, ang mga aldehydes na o ketones, habang tumataas ang kanilang number ng carbon, ano nangyari class? Tumataas din ang kanilang boiling point. Okay? But mind it class, kapag pinag-compare daw natin ang boiling point ng aldehydes and ketones to the other organic chemical substances, no? Di hamak na mas mababa ang boiling point nila. Bakit class, no? So basically, no, ano ang sabi natin, ano lang yung pwede natin sa boiling point? Habang tumataas daw ang polarity, okay? Tumataas din ang boiling point. Okay? Kaya lang class, ang problema sa aldehydes and ketones, somehow, hindi sila masyado polar. No? Hindi kagaya ng mga alcohols, ng mga acids, ng mga amines and anions. No? So kaya class, na would suffice na our explanation natin sa alam, tingin sa table. Di ba yung inyong alcohol na polar substance, mataas ang kanyang boiling point kesa doon sa mga carbon-containing functional group at saka din sa inyong mga hydrocarbons. Okay? Sige, next. We also have, as a solubility class, ano ang sabi natin dito? Ang mga aldehydes daw at saka mga ketones, usually, sila lang ay soluble sa water at towards carbons. Mind class, kapag lumagpas na ng greater than 4 carbons, or basically, no, greater than or equal 5 carbons, that is the time, or that is the start of their poor visibility or poor solubility with aqueous or with water. Okay? So, and then class na with regards naman with the chemical properties of aldehydes and ketones, ito class no, just summary lang ito. Kasi na-discuss na naman natin siya kanina. Class, hindi nga, already the product. Tayo daw ay gumamit ng PCC. Ang PCC is siya sa mga weak oxidizing agents. Class, ano ang sabi natin sa mga weak oxidizing agents? They can only perform one, partial oxidation. Hindi sila pwede mag-perform ng full oxidation. Kaya one step lang. Okay? So, class, sige nga, predict the product. Ano sagot, class? O by partial oxidation, ang ginamit daw ay PCC, kunyari. Ano sagot? Ano? Okay, kung ano naman aldehyde specifically, anong aldehyde? Kanan. Okay, kanan. Paano naman class kapag potassium permanganate? Sige, class na susundan nyo. Paano kapag potassium permanganate? Ang potassium permanganate ay ano class? Isang strong oxidizing agent. Kasama ng ano? Kasama ng chromic acid. kayo na isang strong oxidizing agents. O kapag ano na mangyari, kasi na mangyari, yung primary alcohol nyo will be directly converted into what? Into an acid. And so class, kapag gumamit ako ng sugar manganese, yung ethanol ay convert into what? Ethanoic acid. O kaya class, no, to summarize or to just to have you know some sort of memorization, you must know no, kung ano ba ang big or strong oxidizing agent. Okay? So, sige next. Okay, sige next everyone. How about this one? May presence tayo ng secondary alcohol, tapos gumamit ng chromic acid. Or basically, no chromic. Chromic lang pala, di pala chromic acid. O, either case naman, isa lang ang pagtutungan yan, class, di ba, na product, no? Anong product nito, class? O, anong specific na ketone? Okay, correct, that is your propane or your acetone. Okay? So, ayan. Okay. Class, how about this one? Sige nga, class. How about this one? Yung propane natin, nilagyan daw or nagkaroon ng hydrogen, ng hydration of reactions together with sulfuric acid as well as uric sulfate. Ano mangyayari, class? Ano mo form o predict the product? O sige, sabihin niyo muna ito. Ano mo form, class? Magkakaroon daw ng formation of methyl tone. Specifically in this context, since here ay propane, okay, formation ng isang ketone. Okay? So, how about this one, class? How about this one? O, yan go. O, di ba na iba ang catalyst? Meron tayong presence ngayon ng borohydride at saka yung hydrogen peroxide. O, class, anong product? Ano ang product? Ano ang product, class? O, di ba na iba na yung catalyst? No, ano ang product na? Okay, correct, aldehyde. Specifically, anong type nila ng aldehyde? Acetylene glycol is basically just your ethyl. No? O, since yan ay eth, no, ano ang counterpart ng in aldehyde? That is the ethanol. Okay? Sorry. Okay. O, plus na with regards naman to the chemical properties of both these functional groups, ano yung pwede natin ma-assert class? You just have to memorize this by heart. Pero just, plus I would just like to point out, bakit hindi pa pwede mag-react ang ketone sa alcohol? Kasi, ano class? Because masyado masaturated once again ang kanilang structure. Okay? Kasi sila ay napapalibutan di ba ng mga accessory groups. Okay? Hindi kagaya ng alkyl. No? So, and then, ano pa? We also have the chemical test for aldehydes and ketones. So, number 1, Benedict's test. Ang Benedict's test, plus no, ito ay pagdating ng mga ng mga reducing substances. Okay? Ng mga reducing substances. And mind it, class, no, between your aldehyde and ketone, ang magpapasit lang dito would be what? Yung inyong aldehyde. So, forming what? Forming now your brick red precipitate. At yung brick red precipitate na yun, class, that is specifically known as what? Ano pasit na dito? This is your cuprous oxide. Okay, yung cuprous oxide. Okay? Sorry. Okay, sige, next everyone. So we also have yung tinatawag natin na, so basically, no, ang pinag-strong lang dyan. No, we also have yung tinatawag natin na chromic acid test. Class, ano nga ulit ang chromic acid test? Strong or weak? Strong or weak? Okay, correct. But this is a strong oxidizing agent. No? So, and so, class, so basically, no, ano yung pwede natin ma-associate dito? Sa chromic acid test, since this is an oxidizing agent, no, hindi na pwede dito ang tertiary alcohol. O bakit, class? Ano ba ngayon sa tertiary alcohol? Wala nang hydrogen. Correct. No? And so, no, basically, guys, ang mapapasitin lang dito would be may mga hydrogen pa. That is your primary at saka yung secondary alcohol. But by class, na between the two, ano ang magiging ng faster result? Ano yung faster result natin? Just the positive result, cloudy green suspension. Between the two, ano ang positive result na mas mabilis? Correct. That is your primary alcohol. Okay? So, and with regards naman class, dun sa structures, ano ang sabi natin dito? mas mabilis daw mag-react yung mga aliphatic in nature kaysa doon sa mga cyclic in nature. Okay? So, ayun. Kaysa doon class ng society in nature. Okay? So, ayun. Next up, we also have tinatawag natin na tolerance test. Ang tolerance test class, this is used to differentiate not between yung aldehydes and ketones. So, might as well class, ang inyong tolerance test ay papasin lang sa inyong mga aldehyde. Wherein now, your silver mirror. Bakit nagkakaroon ng silver mirror class? Because ang tolerance na agent, meron tayo tinatawag na certain compound na precipitating agent. Ano yung class? That is your diamine, silver 1 hydroxide. Okay? Your diamine silver 1 hydroxide class will react to your aldehyde, forming now your silver methyl. Okay? So, okay. Plus na ano pa? So basically, no, bakit aldehyde lang at bakit hindi ketone? Because ang silver, isa siyang oxidizing agent. Kaya ano lang ba ang oxidize? So pwede ba ma-oxidize ang ketone? Hindi. And so, kaya siya negative. Okay? So, ayan. Okay, sige, next. We also have yung iodophore. Ang iodophore test, pag-delete natin dito class ng ano, ng mga, ay, so, ito continue class. Ang iodophore test, pag-delete natin dito ng mga ano, ng yung secondary alcohol, ng mga ketone, at saka ng inyong ethanol. Okay? So, ayan. Na kung saan class, no, kapag nagkaroon ng reaction sa mga compounds under ng mga compounds na ito, either of these three, no, basically, there will be a pale yellow precipitation. Yung pale yellow precipitation na yun, that will represent yung iodophore. Okay? So, ayan. And class na ba, and by that, let's end class of our first post-lab discussion. Before we go on class to your second and third post-lab, we have a 5-minute CR. Class na meron bang tanong? First post-lab. May tanong kayo?